Hub Ubiquitous is one company established in Spain, in the region of Murcia, and particularly in the city of Ceuta. Hub Ubiquitous is specialized in advanced air quality monitoring, and our main business and focus is helping smart cities in order to carry out sustainable development and informed decision making. For that purpose, we are manufacturing and producing devices in order to establish all the ratios, index, and key performance indicators that help them in their continuous monitoring daily. Our company, as described, is specialized in providing advanced air quality. In order to make it easy to understand, we start by these electrochemical sensors, which one unit from another change a lot because it's very based on the electrochemical components that define it. That is the reason that we need a lot of equipment in order to calibrate it. After we calibrate it, we include it here in a proof that finally go into our product that looks like this one. As you can see here, we have our final product with different air quality sensors, particulate matter, and also other parameters like noise monitoring. This is what defines our solution. In addition to the support from Fraunhofer and the laboratories, we also get the opportunity to collaborate with ST Microelectronics. We had already great experience working with the LORA chipset and the controller, and now we will have the opportunity to use STM32 family that we didn't use before. This is great because they offer two really added value to our current technology. First, very advanced edge computing capabilities in order to process our algorithm at the edge level and get better accuracy and information about the evolution of our data. And second, they have very advanced and high accuracy ADC in order to transform all the analog signals from our sensor into the data that we require to provide to our system. So Fed4Science was an amazing opportunity that we discovered thanks to some colleagues from CSEM that informed us about this great opportunity. And as soon as we discovered it, that it was available some gas test bed where we could test, validate our equipment, and to get a strong partnership with great institutions like Fraunhofer in order to validate our technology, we didn't have any doubt. First, we were directly going, three of our team that you will see in this video, directly to Erlangen in order to discuss with them, in order to understand if that was true, this great opportunity in order to get all the access to the laboratories, test bed, and be able to improve and get much better quality of our solution. Our expectations from the program are very clear. First, we want to improve our business model, get all the business coaching, and indeed, the most important for us is to validate all our processes, get much more know-how about all the air quality process. We consider we are doing well, but as you know, all the experience, know-how, and validation from a great institution is crucial to guarantee our success and credibility in this market. For that reason, our expectation is to improve much more our know-how, improve much better our business model, and finally to guarantee that we carry out the proper steps in order to be a much more scalable and successful business in Europe. So now that you understand our company and what we are doing, let me introduce you first to my colleague Iris Cuevas, who is the head of laboratory, and she will explain you in more details all our equipment, how it works, and all the benefits from being able to partnership with Fraunhofer and their labs.
Let me introduce you our laboratory. There are three main equipment. The first one is zero air generator with a lot of filters to pollution. The second one is dilution calibration, which had special components to make ozone and NO2. And the third one is the incubator. Inside this one, we make different conditions, modify the temperature. In this equipment, we use a lot of cylinders, pressure cylinders, with different components, gas pollution, and mixture them. With Fraunhofer gases testbed, we want to cross-validate our laboratory. The difference that the two laboratories is this equipment. With the incubator, we only can change temperature, and the Fraunhofer's equivalent equipment can change two parameters, humidity and temperature. Let me introduce you my colleague Roque Balda, who will lead the algorithm design.
Low-cost gas sensors are a good alternative to pollution stations for air quality monitoring in smart cities. However, some of his limitations are cross-sensitivity or his low lifetime have reduced his use in the last years. The use of big data techniques to mitigate this problem opened a new opportunity to use low-cost sensors in air quality monitoring for smart cities. In HOPU, we are working in the development of algorithms based in machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques to mitigate the limitation of these sensors. The algorithm will be trained and validated using the dataset generated during the calibration process of the sensor, where sensors are exposed to different gas concentrations and collect a lot of information regarding the response of the sensor. The algorithm will allow to mitigate cross-sensitivity, detect anomalies, and also extend its lifetime.
In conclusion, after the introduction from my colleagues and myself, we have very high expectations from a specificity project. We expect not only to evolve the process in our company, also to go beyond the state of the art in new innovation about how to carry out their quality calibration process, and the most important, provide to our cities much more sustainable solution, cost-effective, reliable, and to provide a new kind of equipment and algorithms and technologies that make all the solutions much more affordable for all our cities in Europe. Thank you so much for your trust and looking forward to provide you soon the most important result of this project.